Okay, we're 7,500 steps into our Saturday morning walk. There's a farm we just passed. New route. What do you think of this route?
I like it. It's not something I'm going to do every day. However, you know, for a nice Saturday or Sunday morning walk, it works.
It works. So this is the bike ride I took yesterday. It took me 33 minutes and I kind of estimated it to be about 5.5 miles. So we'll see when we get back. Not too many cars out and about, but this is Coon Hollow Road, and we got a lot of bean fields.
Pretty country.
Pretty country here.
Love it.
Kind of peaceful out here on the side roads of Fabius Township.
Love the rolling hills. That's one thing, is that there's nothing flat about this area.
Nope. So when you're bike riding, even though the hills aren't tremendously steep, got to keep pedaling. There's very few downhill coasts available. Take advantage of them when they are.
Yeah, when you hit them, then you get through them, and then you're in an uphill again.
So today's Saturday, August 8th, 2020. And I posted yesterday that I was down 53 pounds since January of 2018, and over 300 of my friends and family and acquaintances have engaged in that post. So thank you very much for the continued encouragement. So, and many of you ask, what are you doing? Are you doing keto? What are you doing? Well, it starts with nutrition. I started with nutrition back in 2018, being mindful of what I ate. It's a Speedy Gonzalez. Being mindful of what I ate, monitoring that. And then 2 years in, after my friend Wendy Braden introduced me to Whole30, that was a game changer as well, because it further helped me reset my body to a place where it felt energized through the nutrients that I was eating. Then about March 23rd, You Call It started with Coach Steve Trzek, and that was the next step. That was the next step of, here's the two things. It's simple. Two things that are simple and hard. Simple, your nutrients, your nutrition, and movement. If you can implement nutrition, great nutrition, and consistent movement into your each and every day, you're going to have results. You got to grow your roots. You got to grow the roots. And that's what the nutrition is. When you have great nutrition, your roots go deep. Gives you energy to do the movements. Water. If you can drink a gallon of water a day, awesome. Half your body weight in ounces, optimal. And so that's what I've been doing. Started with You Call It. We're 21 weeks in. Incredible. Where I started is not where I am, but here's what I can tell you. The exciting part is 6 months ago I implemented something. Well, mindset, when I think about it. Yeah, it was probably the end of February, 1st of March. So let's just say 5 months ago, I implemented movement into my day. Today I'm 111 consecutive days of moving my body at least 90 minutes.
8,000 steps.
Woo, woo! So we've gone 4 miles so far today, and we got probably 1.5 miles to 2 miles to go to get home. So That's the consistency part. I've been moving every day. My nutrition is on point. My movement is on point, and the fruits are showing up. The fruits of the tree. Loss of inches, loss of pounds, more energy. So what was once hard back in March is now easy. So think about that. Are you willing to, do you want to live the hard life so it gets easier? Or the easy life to get hard? See, I lived the easy life for most of my adult life. Eating, drinking what I wanted to, what tasted good, what I was emotionally drawn to. And life got hard. Life got real hard. Inflammation, body aches, pain. So I went from hard to hard. And now it's easier. It's easy to move. Steve, your journey is similar. You started with nutrition this year.
Yep, I sure did. Yeah, I was about 230 pounds at the time. Not feeling good, didn't have energy, body aches. So I went and saw my doctor friend, Dr. Stephen Osterhout, who is with Vitality Health on Oakland Drive in Portage, Michigan. And
by the way, that's where I started my journey too.
so he, we had discussions before then, and I had visited with him, but I was not willing to get into the program. And I had, like I said, I wasn't feeling good, so I had a bunch of blood work done, a bunch of other testing, hair testing and things done, food testing, trying to find out what a lot of the cause of the inflammation, the pains, and what have you. Well, what I found out was I was borderline type 2 diabetic. I had very high cholesterol. I had issues with my circulatory system, heart and what have you. And I'm going to tell you, that all goes back to I smoked. I started smoking, I think I had my first cigarette when I was 8 years old. So, my dad was a smoker, and we steal out of his ashtray and out of his pack and what have you. So, probably started smoking consistently when I was 14.
Yikes.
Right. They didn't get over it.
That's why I was nudging you.
Yeah, I don't always hear the cars. She does. If I wear my hearing aids, then I can hear them, but I'm not wearing them today. So, anyhow, a lot of years of smoking. I welded. I did worked around a lot of different metals, grinding, welding, sanding on them, painting. So my heavy metal count was very, very high. High in mercury, high in lead, high in aluminum, you pretty much name it. So I've been going through a detox program.
Man, hang on. Got traffic.
It's busy out here in the country. Been going through a detox program to remove the metals. The big thing was getting up and moving, eating properly. That's, when we say eating properly, it's like, I'm not going to say that we still don't have a treat from time to time. We were camping this last week. They had hobo pies. You got to have a hobo pie. I'm sorry. But the thing of it is you got to have the right mindset to be able to do that, but the next day get back up and get right back on the program. You're not going to have hobo pies every day for the next 2 weeks and say, well, I'm getting back on the program. You got to enjoy it for the moment and then get right back at it.
Yeah, Fireball whiskey tasted good too.
Yeah. So.
But just a shot or two.
I had a nice cold beer, a light beer. It had like 3 grams of fat in it, and it was low cal, but it tasted good. So, but you know, and like I said, there's still things in life you gotta, you know, you're only going to go through this life once, and you gotta enjoy. However, you still gotta think about your health along the way. So, you know, going back 2000, I had, well, at the end of 1999, 2000, I ended up with a squamous cell lip cancer, where I had half my lower lip removed. You would have thought that kind of woke me up. I quit smoking at that point. But you know, when I quit smoking, I went up to like 250 pounds. And I went back. So I've been going back and forth, you know. And so when Gail kind of got on her program in 2018, you know, there was no use us buying a bunch of different foods. So I kind of got on the program with her, but little did I know that a lot of the foods she was eating weren't good for me. You know, avocado is out of the nut family. Well, guess what? I ended up with sores in my mouth all the time, and I thought that you know how you think about things when things are happening like that. Well, you kind of go down the wrong road, and you know, here I'm thinking I got other issues. Well, guess what? Stop eating avocado, and I have no more mouth issues. So another thing was eggs and chicken. You know, peppers, dark shade foods. Don't eat any of those things. Basically, going back to eating like our grandparents did.
We're going this way?
No, we're going that way.
Oh, we're going all the way around?
Yeah.
I wanted to see how far my bike ride was.
No. We're going
All right. Well, we've got 2.5 more miles to go.
You want to see how far your bike ride is, you can drive your car around.
Okay.
So, you know, basically we went back to, you know, we're eating like what I say our grandparents did. We don't eat a lot of foods that are
Processed. Look you go to the grocery store, the easy life, frozen foods, frozen pizzas, boxed meals.
Fast food meals, all just terrible. I mean, it's been, how many times have you heard that McDonald's food is not good for you, that there's no nutritional value in McDonald's food? Well, guess what, guys? There isn't.
Nor is there nutritional value in 90% of the food you buy at the grocery store.
Right. You gotta start reading labels. So we started doing that too. We started reading labels, finding out what's in the food we're eating. You know, there's like 650 different food classes out there to choose from. 650. No, really. Meat, potatoes, vegetables. You know, those are the kind of things that you should be choosing from. Not the...
Be a label reader.
Yeah, be a label reader. Totally.
You know,
because you're going to find that there's a lot of garbage in there that our bodies don't even know how to handle it when we consume it.
And if it says sugar-free, just stay away from it.
Yeah.
Because it's got
other
things in it that are not good for you.
And they're addictive to you.
They're worse for you. Your body doesn't know how to handle it.
Right.
Or digest it. Be mindful. Nutrition is the biggest hurdle.
You know, are we saying that we're perfect in what we do? Oh heck no. But you know what? We're pretty darn good at what we do. And
well, our results. So
yeah.
How much weight have you lost?
I'm down to
Relief.
This morning I was at 185.
185 from 230. I'm at 137 from 190. And what a difference it makes.
Oh, yeah.
6 months ago, I would not be walking 7 miles on a Saturday morning.
Right. Right. Yeah, my neighbor's putting an addition on, and I was over helping him yesterday, and they would, you know, the easiness of going up and down the ladder to help him was, you know, it was awesome, and it's got to do with being 35 pounds lighter.
Sorry, we have to walk single file. I'm losing you on my film.
Yeah.
I should walk ahead of you. That way I could always capture what you're trying to say.
Yeah, they can hear my voice. Yeah.
Hey, you know what?
Have you noticed I'm not really big about being on video, so it doesn't matter.
But you know what? You know what?
What?
I love you.
I love you. So,
We're
Yeah,
still
it's,
figuring life out, guys.
It's, yeah, we're still figuring it out. I mean, shoot, I'm 63, Gail's 60, so.
But I feel like 40.
You know, I think back on, you know, where my parents were at this age. I think my mom was always full of energy. My dad, he was sick.
Your dad was sick
Yeah,
for a long time.
He was sick for a long time, so just never had that energy. Didn't, you know, but a lot of it was because of lifestyle choices.
All right.
So it's lifestyle choices that he made, you know, and I don't hold anything against what he did, because
It's what he knew.
it's what he knew, it's the way he was raised. That's what our parents did. All parents do the best they can
With
for
what they
know,
have.
for what they have, what they know. You know, it's just that we, as a product of that, have to learn more and proceed with it.
And that's the choice, right?
Right.
We choose. We have a desire. We're given a desire to be better, to know more, to learn more. If you're always learning, always be learning. We don't know it all, but here's what I can also say is hang around with people who are smarter than you,
Right.
who know more than you, that you can learn from. If you're the smartest in the room, you're in the wrong room. So surround yourself with people that you admire and desire to be like.
And you know what, guys? If you really want to learn too, there's so much YouTube out there that you can learn from.
Yeah, right now you're watching YouTube. You're watching Steve and Gail, Healthy, Wealthy You, living a life of abundance and joy. And my arm is getting tired of holding up this phone. Working on that shoulder muscle right now, holding this phone up. So 17 minutes strong.
All right, we'll finish this another day, but you know, if you're not full of energy, don't have the energy, you're, you know, in my age group, you're in your 50s or whatever.
Your age group's 50s?
Yeah. You know.
You're selling yourself short.
Well, I am, but I'm just saying that, you know, I mean, my birth date says that I'm 63. So going by that, if you're in that lifespan and you know, feel like things aren't quite right, change what you're doing. That's where it starts. You got to change what you're doing.
Another car coming up over the hill. Here, let's step off and finish this up.
You just got to change what you're doing. Life is about choices. You know, let's keep walking.
No, come here. I need.
No, I'm gonna keep walking.
Come here. I need a picture. I need a picture for the cover. All right.
Oh, she
All right.
drives me nuts. She
Oh.
chops all the time.
Oh yeah. I drive him nuts. But we're going up over a hill. We can't.
We're doing this, and it's got to keep. You know, we got to keep moving. And I don't like.
Okay, so say goodbye.
All right.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
I'm out.